Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, guys? We are back here with Kamiba. Where we last left off, we were making our way downtown, walking fast, faces pass. And we're almost at the bottom of Bethesda, Susa. Looking forward to fighting some Saad Amus at the bottom here. I'm gonna keep picking some stuff up here. What do we have? Ghostling fangs are pretty heavy, actually. You know what? The folded carbide will take, though. Okay. More dudes this way. Definitely want to take out that snail mother. Just for the record, I don't think a slug would make that noise when it died. Also, it may be a good idea for us to take the energy cell out of this, which is very low. Oops, I double-clicked it there, I think. And put the cell from our toolkit, which is pretty much fresh. It's full right now. So let's put a solar cell in that. And then put this nuclear cell in here. There we go. Alright, let's let these slugs come. Okay. I'm seeing a, what are these guys called again? Gaia whites. He's trying to hit me with something. So how about this? Get swiped. Alright, good stuff. You've got carbide plate armor. Didn't do you much good, my dude. Alright, let's let these enemies keep funneling over here. And we're just keeping an eye out for any Rhymewicks here, because they're really the only thing that I'm truly terrified of right now. How a slug opened a door, I will never know. Anyway, let me heal up. I said let me heal up. Fine. Let me heal up. Please. I'm just looking for a break. There we go. We do have some skill points, by the way. I don't remember what we were saving for. I think I might pick up Fasting Way. Especially if we have all of the cooking and gathering tree filled. Fasting Way will basically double the length of time that all of our hunger effects last for. Which is great. And based on some of your feedback, I'm going to try and be a bit more beginner friendly with some of the things. Like explaining why I'm doing things, why I'm taking certain things, what certain items do, things like that, you know. I'm going to swipe that guy to disarm him, because I don't trust him. What do you drop? Same old garbage. And we have a sparking beetle here. 5 pairs of chain gauntlets. And you will reward me with becoming. Okay, I like that. So that, I believe, is actually added by one of the mods I'm using, which is called Sparkier Beetles, I think it's called. As always, the link for all of my mods that I use will be down in the description. Alright, let's take out all these plastronoids. Okay. Now, I want to check as well if we know how to make... I've forgotten what recipes we know. We have a recipe to make some grenades. Specifically high explosive grenades. Let's just kill that guy. That would be great. Let's have a look. What do we have here? We do not know any grenades other than EMP. Although we do know freeze grenade Mark III. Something tells me I already made some freeze grenades last episode. It's been a few days since I recorded that last one, so yeah, we don't have any grenades. We do have an artifact to ID though. Carbine, okay, cool. Let's make some freeze grenades. We'll make some Mark III. Let's make 2 of them. And let's make sure that they're equipped. Okay, we have 1 equipped, so that's good. We've got 3 level 3 freeze grenades right now. Hate that. Absolutely hate that. Okay, he froze himself, that's great. You 4 out at... you have to get below, or sorry, above -100 to thaw out, so... There we go. So in a way, that guy kind of ended his own life because he froze himself. Now, I don't want to call foreshadowing. Me holding a bunch of freeze grenades. That could very well happen to us going forward here. So let's try not to let that happen. Okay. I don't know how you cast confusion on me there when you couldn't see me, but... Fair enough, my dude. Confusion's generally... Okay. Now, I did see, right before we got teleported there, I saw a humor, but I think it was just a low level one, so... Okay. Let's funnel these guys through here. Right, you've got to come through the doorway now. Right, let's get the guy away. Where'd he go? I know you're over here. 6 high explosive grenades Mark 1. Okay, that one we can definitely do. Let's keep an eye out for Mark 1 high explosive grenades. Right, you get swiped. And you're dead, okay. Plaster for sneakers, those sell really well. Always take those. Plaster for gear in general, worth a lot of money. A flaming vibro dagger. Vibro weapons are great. Always take them, even if you're not going to use them, you can sell them. Please stop confusing me. At least he's not trying to explode our head. Alright, good stuff. Let's clear this floor out before we do anything here. I think the sprite for the king crab is kind of terrifying. Now we have grounding shunts, which means we're actually not taking nearly as much damage as we normally would from electrical attacks. If you look at our resistance for electricity, it's all the way up to 60, which is kind of cracked, to be honest. That's very hard to do that. Right, what happened to that humor that I saw earlier? Okay, charge. Magnetic core. What does this do? I don't know if I know this one. An additional floating nearby slot. Oh, okay. This could be good. If we get hover sleds, we could have 2 hover sleds, and then later on you get, after doing a certain mission, you get another floating nearby slot, which means we could get a total of 3 floating slots, which is really, really crazy. Custom visage. Okay, that will give us rep with a faction that we choose. I wish we had gotten this before we came here so that we could have got some troll rep. That would have been really, really nice. Okay, and then social co-processor. That one's worth a lot of money. It costs 8 points to install, which is insane. Please drop some cloning draft. Okay, you didn't. Very sad about that. Okay, here's the white from earlier. Let's disarm them. As always, I'm disarming. Okay, we are currently poisoned and ill. Ill means you won't regen health, so you have to wait a few turns. As usual, I'm using dueling stance and swipe because it's insanely good. Okay, and penetrating radar. Okay, that's kind of nice. This shows you how would I describe what this does? I'm tempted to install it because it is really kind of helpful. Let's see, let's upgrade our license first. Alright, we've got 5 points to spend. I don't know if that's enough. It is not. We're 1 point short. Okay, never mind. I will show you what that does though, because I kind of like that. Alright, now we're getting into the real belly of Bethesda Susa. Anything we want to do before we go down here? I don't think so. We are inspired, so we should really cook something up here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and I probably am, which one of these gives us... Right, that's gas breathing. Right, I want some... I'm gonna use horse shrooms. I'm gonna use... Not sleep beard, because that just gives us the gas breathing effect. Okay. Well, let's see what this gives us. If we go for freeze-dried horse shrooms. And... I don't know. Vine wafer for the drinking effect. That's really all I want to do. I guess we'll put some star apple jam in there as well. Okay, freezing ray. Saves versus bleeding. Okay, whenever you drink fresh water, there's a 25% chance you gain cold resist. This is what I'm after right now. Well, we'll see. We'll see if it procs. That would be great. Right now, our cold resist is 25. If we can get that up. Although I think we're... Oh. Okay, the Pewter's Templar are friendly, which is crazy. Because that if you're a mutant, these guys are always hostile. We aren't a mutant, we're a Truekin. I would still kind of love to kill these guys. Although that guy looks kind of badass, to be honest. Everybody else I'm not worried about at all. But we got 2 legendaries here. Yeah, alright. Well, I guess we'll make the most of having them be friendly. And we could, I don't like that they've gone behind this wall. They better not go downstairs. That's going to mess me up. Yeah, I'll take that, sure. If we can speak to the legendaries, we can trade with them. And they're really messing things up over here. You see right now we're at minus 72 degrees. Now they're going to keep shooting this. This guy here is the phase spider. He is permanently out of phase, which means that he cannot damage you and cannot be damaged by you unless you're also out of phase. But they're going to still try and kill him, so that's going to be a whole thing. It's going to be incredibly annoying. I just want to see if these guys have anything they're willing to trade. And there it is. That's exactly what I was looking for. Yes! Okay. These are Eater's Nectar injectors. I think we've already had 1 or 2 on this playthrough. They give you +1 attribute point. However, we're actually going to rip them apart and cook with them. Because if you cook them down into drops of nectar, you actually have a 25% chance to give +1 to all attributes. So the odds aren't great, but it's still worth it in my opinion. What are we currently using for our weapon again? A counterweighted Fullerite longsword, which is 10 penetration and a 1d12. Okay. This is technically better, but it doesn't have the to hit bonus that we currently have. I'm not going to buy the Crysteel, but I will buy everything else here. Luckily, this plaster for gear is worth so much that it is kind of trivial. I don't want the anchor spikes. I'm not going to sell the nuclear cells. I'd rather tear them down when they run out of charge. There we go, perfect. Right, there is another one of you somewhere. This is great. This means we can actually go in here. Are you shooting? No, you're not shooting me. You're just shooting past me. Alright, stop that, please. Right, where'd the other guy go? You have a credit wedge. Totally worth it. That means if we want, we can go back and install some of those things we just picked up. Get rid of all of this. And pistol, and another pistol. Cool, pleasure doing business with you guys, even though I hate you. And I hate everything that you stand for. It's not even worth drinking with them. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to come back up here. We are inspired again, by the way. I always feel really weird doing this. I'm going to tear these Eater's Nectar injectors down. They gives off 2 drops of nectar, so you only get 1 drop from each. Now, it's only a 25% chance to proc, remember? So, I'm tempted to cook with 1. I would kind of like to get our cold resist up, but I think we'll be fine. Copium. I'm going to keep 1. If this doesn't work, I'm going to keep the other one and we're going to clone it. So, give me the drop of nectar. And then I guess we'll also still cook with the freeze-dried horseshrooms here to try and get a cold effect to proc. You see here, 25% chance to gain +1 strength, agility, toughness, willpower, and ego permanently. Nothing happened. Okay, that's fine. It didn't proc that time. You know, we knew it would be a small chance. We gained Freezing Ray, which I don't really care about. I mean, it's only level 2 as well. But it might be useful for us going forward here. Oh, also, I did say that I wanted to install... to upgrade our license again. We now have 7 points to spend. I think I'm going to install penetrating radar. Because I like this. Let's install it in our right arm. For now. So, penetrating radar, make sure it's switched on. It is. If I turn off night vision, you'll see what it does. It gives us a basically permanent, make sure we have no, yeah, we don't have any light source. It shows us behind walls, whereas night vision doesn't. So if you see everything that we can see here, you can see, we can see into this room, right? If I turn penetrating radar off, and then I put night vision back on, you see, we actually can't see in that room, but with penetrating radar we can. So I'm going to keep them both toggled on for ultimate... This is kind of like having clairvoyance to an extent. Right, they're going to be forever fighting that phase spider. Alright, now this is the room. This is the room where it could all go downhill. Okay, there's the Rhinox. We're looking for a guy. There's going to be a guy with a rocket launch. There you are. Are you the rock? You're not the rocket launcher guy. The rocket launcher guy is over here. We need to kill him immediately. I don't think we can hit from here. It's fine if he shoots us, but I just don't want him to... This cannot open. This chamber here, by all means, must stay closed. You... he almost hit it, man. I hate that. Perish. Okay, thank you. Oh, I hate that. Okay. Anyway. Missile launcher... Let's treat this as scrap. I don't want to lug this around with me. Alright, now this is the guy that I came here for. This is not going to be an easy fight. This may end the run, but it's all... You know what? Before we do it, let's go finish this quest. Just to say that we've done it. Alright, here we are in the Mechanimus compound. We just go over here, flip this switch, kill this guy first. Flip this switch. We can also speak to this guy for some more rep, which is probably worth it. I will learn proselytize when we get back to the stilt. Let's turn this on. And insert the disc. Alright, good stuff. Alright, we are done here. We can now go back. There is a bunch of water on the ground over here that you can take if you want. Ah, there's also a hole there, so I know what that's going to lead to. We are not ready for that yet, but it's good to know there's one here. I'm still learning the locations of certain enemies myself. Don't want anything from that. I'll take the shade oil. Makes sense that there would be a hole in the ground here. But that is like proper end game content right there. Alright, good stuff. So we leveled up. Is there anything here that I would want? Oh, I think we're saving. We're saving for weapon mastery is what we're doing. Alright, let's go and see if we can survive this next combat here. I think we should. I mean, in theory, we should be absolutely fine, but this guy does have some annoying tricks up his sleeve. Now, we are inspired, so we probably should cook as well. Just to keep getting some recipes. I know I said I wanted to clone that last drop of nectar. But God, I want to use it really bad. We can pick it up from trading with chefs, which is what I'm going to do after this. You know, if we survive, that is. Let's keep going. Freeze-dried horserooms and vine wafer. Alright, we got a 25% chance of this proccing. Fingers crossed, chat. Cold resist. Insane cold resist whenever you drink fresh water. Take this one. Okay, nothing happened, that's fine. We did get some cold resist though. Alright, we're gonna break this guy's chamber open here. And now we wait. We're waiting for this guy to thaw out. He's currently omniphased. Alright, I think he may be good to go. No, not yet. We'll know when he's ready. Alright, now he's ready. First thing I want to do is activate my force bracelet. Which is going to put a force field around us. Alright, he's about to dash towards us. Okay, he's phased again. No, he's not phased, he's just being weird. Okay, come out. There you go, now you can fight me in melee. Do the thing. Say the line. Okay. Now, we have to disarm him before he disarms us. It didn't proc, which is unfortunate. My disarming, that is. It didn't proc, I don't think. Well, it did. It disarmed his dagger, which isn't the thing that I wanted to take out of his hand, but that's fine. I'm going to shield bash. He's been knocked prone. Good, good, good. Let's lunge here. You can see the guy is he hits real hard. And we're here for his weapon. Okay. Just getting some real good hits in here. He's got a much better weapon than me. I think I'm gonna... Didn't want to, because it feels a bit lame. I'm gonna pop one herbery. There we go. Let's keep going. Alright, swipe is back online. I'm going to swipe him again, see if I can get his weapon out of his hand. There it is. Alright, it's game over for him now. And there we go. We killed the original Saad, or Saad Amus. I called him Saad Anus. I'm trying not to be vulgar though. Now this guy... I mean, we can take the flawless dagger because it's money. He's going to drop some beautiful jeweled sandals, which we can sell. And this is a unique item. This is a flume flyer of the Sky Bear. This is allows you to dash in a straight line. You can go really far. It also has +1 ego, which is nice. But the main event is this. The Ceremonial Vibrokopesh. This has essentially unlimited penetration, which is what this means. So we no longer have to worry about strength. The damage is fine. It's not the best damage, but it is a 1d10 +2, so you're guaranteed at least 2. But this is what we're after. This is a vibro weapon, so we are going to equip this in place of our Fullerite longsword. And whatever the enemy's AV is now, we will match it. There's a Rhinox in there. We can fight that if we want. There's no real point to doing that right now. Okay. Let's go to Gritgate and let them know that we are done. And we did it, guys. A successful Bethesda Susa. We are slightly over-leveled, I would say. Maybe only just over-leveled, not that much. But we go back, we talk to Otho here. There we go. Return in a few hours. Okay, no problem. He's gonna go. You just skip a few in-game days if you want to continue the main quest. Before we end, let's see if anybody has anything that we're interested in buying here. Probably buy the solar cells. Just for any recoilers that we have. Okay, now I feel like I left some stuff in this chest. No, I didn't. Okay, never mind then. Alright, let's speak to this guy here. Metered phase conjugate. High explosive grenade Mark II. Okay, we need a Mark I, remember. Because if you remember the Beatles quests, we have 5 copies of a book. That's going to be a hard one. 5 pairs of chain gauntlets. 6 high explosive grenade Mark 1s. And 3 pairs of plaster for gloves. I think I just sold some plaster for gloves, unfortunately. But going forward, I will try and keep hold of them. Okay. So now, how about we go to... let's go to Ezra. I don't think we've been to the... Yeah, we haven't been to the Freehold. So this is our only real trader at the moment. We've got Rainbow Weave Cloak. Very cool. Okay, you don't really have anything. I still haven't forgiven Sixshrew for when we tried to clone him last time, and it failed miserably. We will quickly see if there's any tinkering stuff that we want. Phase Harmonic, Time Cube. Alright. Cool. I would love to take us quickly to the stilt to end the episode here, but I think I'll do that off camera. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.